that a man who farms 300 acres of the best land in Ireland hasn't got a worry in the world. But take a man like Brendan Dowling of Carlow. He too has his problems.
None of us would invest large sums of money in machinery if we didn't think it was necessary.
That's true, but is it a good thing for the country?
Yes. Years ago we had more people and less for them to do. The problem now is that we have fewer men and much more work. Farms are producing more per acre. So we've all had to mechanize and on a big scale.
Some people say the internal combustion engine is steadily replacing men.
I don't agree. It helps every man to make the best use of his labour, on the land or off it. Take the precision beet sower. That man will sow 10 to 12 acres a day at his ease. With a horse-drawn implement, it would take a man 2.5 to 3 days, even a week, if the weather broke.
How'd you like your new sower? I saw it on Ball's Bridge last year.
That's where I first saw it. It pays to take time off to get new ideas. As I tell my boys, if you want to see where the best ideas are, make sure you visit the RDS Spring Show. We grow about 150 acres of corn here, which means we have to spray it to control the weeds. In fact, we use this machine so much that it would be impracticable to get the work done by hand. Every year I'm sowing more and more beet. I could never hope to manage it without having my own hoeing and singling machine. We ensile a fair acreage of grass, and again I find it's better in the long run to have the right equipment. But I'm not saying it's a good idea to buy a machine for everything. Take me, for example. For the amount of hay I save, it would never pay me to have my own baler. It's much cheaper to hire a local man to do the job.
Different parts of the country mean different types of farming. Yet proper mechanization has increased productivity for both of them.
With a combine harvester, you have every chance of saving your corn much quicker because it's all done in one operation. You see, the days are short this time of year. It's catchy weather here. You've got to make full use of the bright spots.
Your boys seem to be hard-working lads. Are they all going to be farmers?
I think John, Brian and Morris have made up their minds to stay on the land.
I can see them looking for farms of their own very soon.
No, I've worked all this out. I may eventually divide this place between them. I believe there's no limit to what you can do on a farm if you go the right way about it. We can still raise the output of this holding very considerably.
By what means? More mechanization?
Not only that. I believe that sometimes it's better not to spend your money on more machinery, but on a greater use of lime and fertilizers, and extra stock, of course.
Do many people around here dry their own corn?
No, very few, but I think they should. For in a wet harvest, with a dryer, you get the crop into a higher price level.
Your beet's done well.
Yes, and I'm going to sow more next year, please God. Beet's a great crop to clean the land and gives a good cash return. It fits well into our rotation.
And if I remember rightly, you've about 14 acres this year.
That's right. I had to cut down my acreage 9 or 10 years ago. There just wasn't enough labor available to pull it. But since we got the mechanical harvester, I've been able to start building up again.
Well,
Competition. If we are to maintain our place in the community of nations, we must export more. And in Ireland, a very big share of our exports comes from the land. Our whole progress depends on what we can achieve by greater efficiency of both man and machine power. The future offers us unlimited prospects, but those who live in the past lose the battles of the future. We can profit from experience, but it is only when experience is combined with initiative and enthusiasm that it can show us the way to better conditions and more profitable returns for all our hard work. The way that leads to real prosperity for ourselves our families, and our country.